Right, here's what we're gonna do. I will not watch the whole thing. I'll go through some bits and pieces that are important. And yeah, I see the trailer is already here. So
We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were responsible for
Yep.
patrolling and defending all of Natland.
Let us see what 502 brings us, and I see a new area. It looks very beautiful.
Khan still managing to sow discord even after all these years.
Ah,
Contact
yep.
Through dialogue. Sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. At this time and
Hey.
place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
Nice. So Chaska is playable.
His spirit has
That I
gotten
know.
lost and can't find its way back to his body.
Him
I just
too.
want to rescue someone, and Granny won't let me.
What's up with the transitions? They're not as cool as before anymore. They're just like him walking, boom, or Oron, and that's all. Like there were some cool transitions when back in what Liyue or
500
Sumeru.
years later, mystery surfaced again.
Let's go, man.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes at the Cinder City.
Let's go, man.
As long
Capitano
as
is
the
based.
soul is involved, I should be able to help. Be free.
Wait, Magu Genki in that one? There.
Time to say hello.
Okay. Knock him. Yo.
It's either your end or mine!
Chaska on a gun is
Before the final moment truly
Crazy.
arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Sure we do, Capitano, sure we do. Crazy. Need to screenshot this. Alright, let's see. Oh, not that. So they are here again
Genshin
because
Impact.
Yep. What's
Other
this?
clan's ancient duty to patrol
Okay, a
and
new
safeguard
area.
the
It looks
entire
beautiful.
region of Natland.
Oh, you can become a
As a lead,
falcon.
Doors
Imagine
are
that.
the proudest out of all the Saurians. They know
That's
that they're the
cute.
kings of the sky.
Look at him go.
Cuckoosaurs can consume phlogiston
Cuckoosaurs,
to
okay.
climb higher or perform a horizontal roll in midair. Holding the sprint button allows them to enter an accelerated glide state after a horizontal roll.
Very
In
nice.
addition, they can even use phlogiston wind tunnels to quickly cover great distances.
That's
Okay,
nice.
so-
What's this?
Here's a hint.
Okay. Yeah, Chaska. Let's see what does she do. Let's see. The new character.
Will restore phlogiston to your Saurian childhood. When Chaska is in your party,
Alright.
defeating monsters will restore phlogiston to your party. While
Nice.
she's in the Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska can
Oh
ride
my
and
god,
control
she
her gun
flies
like a
as
Cuckoosaur.
well?
The Soul Sniper doesn't just increase her movement speed and resistance to interruption, it also allows her to get a better angle on her enemies.
Wow. that
Yo.
perspective is so cool. It seems so liberating.
Yeah.
Oh my
Chaska's
goodness,
fierce
this
when she's-
beats Wanderer. I mean Scaramouche. This beats everyone.
in
Oh
the
my
zone. In the
goodness,
Night
that's
Soul's blessing state,
that's just
Chaska's normal
insane.
attacks deal animo damage to enemies in front of her. Unleashing a charged attack in this state will cause Chaska to enter a special aiming mode.
Yeah.
This allows her to lock onto a set number of enemies within range and
Yeah.
fire up to 6 Shadow Hunt shells, which deal animo damage upon impact. In
Yeah, I
addition,
see.
for every pyro,
That's
hydro,
crazy.
cryo, or electro character in your party, one of Chaska's Shadow Hunt shells will undergo an elemental conversion to
Yeah.
deal the corresponding type of
Oh, so
elemental
that's how
damage.
she
Whoa,
swirls.
No way. So Chaska can directly deal other types of elemental damage based on the characters in her party.
That's
Since
so
she's an animal character, she can
cool.
swirl them at the same time. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? Her elemental burst has a similar function too.
Oh my
Chaska fires
god.
a tail-splitting Soul Seeker shell during her burst, which deals animo damage. The attack then splits into 6 Soul Seeker shells, which continue to attack nearby enemies. These shells can also undergo elemental conversions.
That's so cool.
No wonder she's one of the strongest warriors in her tribe.
Speaking of her tribe,
Of course.
the
Oh
warriors from the
man.
Flower Feather clan are formidable for sure, but we should also
She's
shed some light on
insane.
those who aren't as skilled.
Oh, are you
All
talking
right.
about the wingless? That's what the tribe calls people who fail the flight trials, right? They're the challengers who fail to earn the recognition of a Kukosaur.
Exactly. But the name
I'll
doesn't
think
indicate
about
that
it.
those people are
I'll
weak
think
or
about it.
deserve to be cast aside.
I will see.
The Flower Feather
Yes.
clan has its own definition of strength.
Okay, let's see
There's
what's
a
next.
tacit understanding that
Our
the
conquest? Let's go. Let's go.
Definitely. Lude. All fires fuel the flame.
Wait.
The tribe is facing a crisis. Chapter 5. The Flower Feather clan is also the setting for the Archon Quest Chapter 5 interlude. All fires
Oh,
fuel
coming
the
soon,
flame.
like the next
The
page.
tribe
I
is
was
facing a
confused by the
crisis,
coming soon.
And they'll need the traveler's
Alright.
help to find a solution.
What kind of crisis?
Well, the Flower Feather clan suffered the worst of the abyssal contamination during the battle in version 5.1.
Okay.
It's not just the human body that can't withstand high concentrations of abyssal power. For most people, it also damages the mind.
Also, they got
Many
better at
members of the
presenting. I'm
Flower
proud
Feather
of them.
clan
They
are
should
suffering
present
from
it
the
every
mental
time.
repercussions of
I'm not mad.
Alan.
Also,
Wait. It looks like
Man.
the captain will also be there.
Yes, the captain will also offer help to the tribe.
oh
You may pick up
man,
on some
I love
interesting
him so
information if
much.
you pay close attention to what he has to say. The captain
Yeah, not-
rarely
not
gives
yet,
away
not yet.
too much information.
Oh, a new animal again.
Whoa, okay.
Right. Ectomosaurs are especially skilled at detecting ley lines and phlogiston. They can absorb power from phlogiston objects to enhance
Hey,
their abilities. Doing
nice.
so allows them to
Anyway.
jump higher, move faster, or even
Auroran,
obtain surprising
what do
rewards.
you do?
Ectomosaurs can also the Night Soul's Blessing state to gain Night Soul points, and he can maintain the Night Soul's Blessing state even while he's off-field.
Ah, that does
Really?
sound different from the other Natlan characters. So, how
All
do
right.
these abilities work?
Let me start by explaining how Auroran gains Night Soul points.
Alright.
This can happen in multiple ways. For
He's a
example,
4-star, right?
Auroran
He's a
can
4-star.
gain Night Soul points when one of his party members triggers a Night Soul burst. He can also gain them when other party members deal Hydro or Electro attacks to enemies after Auroran unleashes his elemental skill.
Oh, then
Okay.
it sounds like he works well with Hydro and Electro characters.
Yep. And in combat, when enemies take damage from electro-charged reactions or other party members deal Night Soul aligned damage, Auroran can consume Night Soul points to enter the Night Soul's Blessing state and trigger the Hypersense effect, dealing electro damage.
Oh, I see. So you
That's
need to
so
pair him
cool,
with the right
actually.
characters if you want him to gain Night Soul points, enter the
He
Night
looks-
Soul's
he
Blessing
looks really
state,
fun to
and
play.
trigger the effect.
Really fun to
Exactly.
play.
Though I should mention that Auroran doesn't need to be on the field to trigger the Hypersense effect.
Wait, he can trigger it even while he's off field?
That's crazy.
That sounds really useful.
Totally.
True.
His elemental burst provides a convenient way to deal damage and support your
W
party.
characters.
Auroran performs an ancient reach roll
Honestly.
with his burst to summon
Oh
a supersonic
man, how
Performs
far
an
did he
ancient reach roll
jump?
with his burst to summon a party.
Is that burst?
Auroran performs an ancient reach roll with his burst to summon a supersonic Oculus, which taunts nearby enemies to draw them in. Once they're up close, the Oculus releases a sound wave to deal damage.
That should be great for crowd control.
Yes,
Oh
with Auroran in
man.
your party, dealing with large groups of
Yeah,
enemies
Natlan characters
should
are
be
so
a
cool.
lot easier.
They
And
just
speaking of
have
making
that
things
something unique
easier,
in them.
Auroran can also improve the exploration experience by boosting the gliding speed of your characters.
They're so
Awesome.
cool.
Auroran really cherishes
Differently.
his friends. With a little teamwork on his side, I'm sure victory will always be within reach.
Also a nice bonus if we get him.
Cool.
If
so
we get
we
him.
introduced two of
New
the
area
upcoming,
looks crazy.
They're called Ochka Natlan.
Ochka
I
Natlan.
think we caught a glimpse of this
Okay,
ancient city
Ochka
when we're
Natlan.
looking at the looks completely abandoned. Is
True.
it dangerous?
Yes. This is a restricted area in Natlan due to its severe abyssal contamination, and it seems
Oh.
uninhabited. Over the years, many adventurers have
For some reason, uh, in my opinion, buildings like these always give me the boss battle vibes.
it seems uninhabited.
You can't deny
Over the
that.
years, many adventurers have come
Also, I see we'll be getting a new ceiling.
here in search of
I see
treasure
that.
or to slay the dragon.
Oh my god, new sword!
Unfortunately, none of them have ever returned. The Flower Feather clan often sends riders to patrol the area and to prevent people from getting too close.
Wait, did you say slay the dragon?
Yeah, I know we introduced
Oh.
some adorable Saurians earlier, but
Okay.
this creature
Oh,
is
man.
actually really terrifying.
Oh,
It
no.
occupies this ancient city and
Oh,
guards
no.
it fiercely. If it detects an intruder, then it will attack without hesitation.
Hey,
Okay,
I think he helped
that's
us.
pretty concerning.
I
It's easy
think
to
I
take
think
human
this
saurian coexistence
footage
for
right
granted
here
these
shows
days.
how he helped us. Anyway, nice area. Yeah, new Sealy. What's this?
The abyss.
Yeah,
Well-
they're corroded. Alright. Is that a minigame? What is this? We are in Galaxy?
Saurian companions can also help us explore Ochkanatlan. For
Ochkanatlan.
example, with the help of a Kaholasaur, we can
Oh.
evade source mechanism attacks. With the help of an Ikitomisaur,
Oh, those are
we can solve
minigames
certain puzzles.
in the world.
With
Okay.
the help of a Kukusaur, we might even be
Okay,
able to
okay,
chase
okay.
down
This
the
is a
evil
new
dragon.
boss
But we'll leave the rest for you.
Take our
for
first
Chaska,
break.
I
We
guess.
still have a couple of short announcements. Really short.
It looks very nice though. It looks
Promise.
very beautiful.
First up, limited time exploration rewards will be available in version 5.2.
What?
Just like in version 5.1, travelers can earn up to 400 extra Primo gems.
Oh,
The
that.
rewards will
Okay,
be
nice.
available all
That's
the way
good.
through version 5.3. It's now time to introduce the event wishes.
Let's go.
In the first half
It's
of
Sweeney.
version
It's
5.2,
Sweeney.
travelers can
Hey.
look forward to event
Now,
wishes
I heard it's Novelette and
from
Zhongli.
Chaska and Lenny.
If it still
Auroron
stands
will
that
also
way,
receive a drop rate boost.
please.
And in the second half of
Let's
version 5.2,
go! You
we'll have
guys
returning
know
event
what we
wishes
are
for
going to
Dongli and
do.
Neuvillette. The weapon banner will feature a new
Hey.
5-star bow, Astral
Nice
Vulture's
weapon.
Crimson Plumage, and 2 new Netland specific 4-star weapons.
We are
Be sure to check them out
Ooh.
if you're interested.
Oh,
Alright,
we are
it's time
pulling
our
for
first break.
Novelette
Once we come back, we'll dive right into
Ooh.
the event portion.
for the third time. Yep. And we will win this time. No losing. No losing. Alright, these are now
In the
the
first event, we'll get
events.
to learn more about
Oh my goodness, why are the weapons so
the
beautiful
Masters
always?
of the Nightwind.
That's right. In the version 5.2 event, on to get
Alright.
to the bottom of a mysterious accident.
To defeat Woven Scrolls
Combat challenges, nice.
on the way.
Looks like Sitlali is performing some kind of ritual. It's
I see.
also mysterious.
When a situation
It's
gets
very
tough,
purple.
it's Granny
Pink.
to the rescue.
Definitely.
Sitlali and Auroron have some really fun dialogue in this event.
I'm always grabbing the popcorn whenever. Let's get into the event gameplay. First up is the Search for Lost Spirits minigame. Travelers will have to work
Alright.
together to herd the scattered roaming spirits into specific zones to earn points. Pay attention
Oh,
to the
just-
conditions on the field. if you
Okay,
want a
I get
higher
what
score. For
I get
example,
what this is.
travelers
Nice.
and release even more spirits.
So it's
Storms
just kind
will
of a
also appear
copy
during the
of
game. You can track down spirits more effectively.
guess a
if you pay
monstered
attention
event.
to the direction of the storms.
In Evil Banisher, travelers will need to select the right teams to complete the objectives.
nice.
Completing all of the objectives will award you the Banishing Aura, which allows you to deal AoE damage by spraying paint at enemies,
That
Nice.
paint really matches the
Paint.
Masters of the Night.
storing
Okay.
fragmented records. Sitlali will use her powers to reveal
Origami.
special fragments. Travelers will need to piece these fragments together and assemble them on a woven scroll.
Make sure that you pay attention to the order and positions of the fragments.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there's something else that we should mention. Travelers can obtain a new 4-star sword by completing this event.
Let's go.
The design artifact.
Natland's secret. Totally
Okay,
agree.
cool. How many?
Oh,
40.
This
Oh.
quest is Javar.
New info.
Okay, what's
members.
next?
Active adventurers have
Catherine?
been invited to take on the challenge, including the Traveler. Travelers will need to complete various challenges with designated
Oh, look at the
characters
heart.
and fully leverage
Forkini.
their skills to earn rewards. I know you're up to the challenge, Travelers. Good luck.
In Mondstadt
Nice.
related news, the Knights of Favonius are conducting a war game to improve security tactics in the
A
region.
war
And
game.
who better to test these tactics than the honorary knight? Be sure to pay close attention to the game,
These
since
are like
the format
Pokemons.
has changed this time. Travelers will need to select combat units and stratagems to deploy against the
Yeah.
opposing formation. Once the lineup is set, the monsters will fight
Oh, just the
automatically.
just the net one
Available
version.
combat
All right.
units and stratagems are completely random. You know,
Wait,
just to build some
what's the name?
unpredictability into the war game.
Welcome to Mobile
Elite
Legends.
monsters will be available for travelers to
Oh
use.
my
It's a volatile environment, so do your best to win as many rounds as possible.
So many
for others
cards.
to
Look
use.
at that.
It's a volatile environment, so do your best
That's
to win
crazy.
Let's keep
Anyway, oh my
as
goodness.
possible. Earn
A lot of them died
It's
in
a
a second.
volatile
Look at this.
environment, so do
Look
your
at this.
best to
All of
win
them
as
died.
many
Dead,
rounds as
dead,
possible,
dead.
Earn working medals and collect the reward.
have a demo.
Crazy.
6. Double damage.
Okay,
is
cool.
automated.
What?
Double damage? Oh, look. Whoa, it's
Wait, that's a lot of
automated.
health.
Cool.
Ooh, 18? What
Whoa,
are you?
It's automated. Cool. The elemental reaction effects are completely different.
This brand new heated
Wow,
battle
wait,
mode is
is
called
Farina a new
automatic
character?
artistry. Powerful line with your strategies.
That's
to trigger
crazy. 4
powerful
characters?
elemental reactions.
Ooh.
The effects will change depending on how you play. In addition, the overall
That's
gameplay
interesting.
are now shorter in length.
Wow.
They
it's
really
like we
want
got a
people to
whole
play
new
this.
Genius Invocation TCG after coming back from Natland. Talk about whiplash.
That's right. This new game to regular Genius
All right.
Invocation TCG.
Do you ever feel a little cooped up while you're playing card games? Well, don't worry about that.
I
Our next
forgot
event,
about TCG.
Convoy,
To be
Travelers
honest.
most point of view by using a special tool. Once you've managed to deduce their location, you'll be able
I
to
remember this event,
Sure that
Greg.
he
We
would
have to
jump
take
at the chance to meet
take
animals from other
photos
nations.
Yeah.
and do this
Finally,
stuff
the ley line overflow event
with the animals, ley lines. Imaginarium update.
Imaginarium Theater. Previously, travelers would be returned to the theater lobby after completing a challenge and have to reopen the Fantasia Tome to continue.
Yeah.
Travelers provided feedback that this setup interrupted their experience.
Kinda,
So,
yeah.
This will no longer be the case in version 5.2. Now, after finishing a battle,
It
all you
sucks.
need to do is click Next Act if you want to keep fighting.
There we go.
Nice.
That's
Travelers
good.
can now enjoy the thrill of combat without any interruptions.
And for all the
Nice.
generous travelers who like to configure supports for their friends, a supporting caster record has been added in the new update.
Really?
You can now check which friends have borrowed your supports by looking at the supporting cast screen.
Okay,
Cool.
nice.
It'll be nice to know that our supports are helping people out.
Yup. Oh, and the
A nice
party
little
configuration
detail.
mechanic has also been optimized. Besides the elemental filtering, the Imaginarium Theater will now feature recommended row icons, elemental statistics, and markers for the main types of enemies.
That is so helpful. I'll occasionally put together a random
Well, for me,
team
that
if
will
I've
come
just
in
started
handy.
experimenting with some characters, but this information should make it a lot easier to form
That will
strategic
come in handy.
games.
These markers will display key information on how to counter enemies, but in a much more prominent position. Hopefully, this change will make it easier for travelers to form the best
Hey,
teams.
this is a double
Yes.
update.
Now we can directly
It ain't
see
bad.
which elements work best against specific enemies. That's definitely going to save some time.
For
True.
sure. And we can expect even more optimizations in the future as travelers continue to provide valuable feedback about
Wait, that's
their
all? Or just
experiences.
Imaginarium?
Okay, let's introduce the
There's
other
more.
system optimizations coming in
Let's
version
go.
5.2.
The system optimizations are probably the best updates they can ever have.
You can now sort 5-star artifacts in your inventory based on when you obtained them, from the most recent to the oldest. Second, the animations
Nah.
for crafting materials, forging weapons, building furniture, and cooking dishes are now shorter in length.
That's really nice. The dev team
Okay,
designed
cool.
a lot of intricate animations for these features, but it can feel a bit frustrating when you have to watch them over and over again.
There will also be several optimizations
I mean, true, but me personally, I kinda love. Or is it just me that I play these games that when you have to like wait for a long time when something needs to forge like a weapon? Well, it just made the game interesting and the weapon like feels useful.
for the
But it is
Serena
what it
teapot.
is. Hey,
The seed
this is a
dispensary
gacha
can
game
now
after
hold
all.
more of every type of seed. You'll be able to purchase wood at the Realm Depot in exchange for Realm currency. In addition, the
Okay.
cooldown for the boon of the Elder Tree will be reduced to 5 seconds. This way, it will be
I don't
easier
know
for
what it
travelers
is.
Teapot, but I'm always short on wood. So this should be really helpful.
Nice! I'm so excited for you! Oh, and optimizations have been made to artifact locking.
What?
The updated lock assistance interface will allow you to configure lock settings with a single click. Just hit Use recommended settings and you're set.
Nice.
The recommended set lock plans will even update automatically based on popular in-game configurations. Of course,
Nice.
if you have your own ideas in mind, then you can always disable the recommended plans to configure custom ones instead.
The update
Nice.
also allows you to batch
That's
lock
a-
artifacts in
that's
your
a
inventory
crazy
based on the
update.
recommended general lock plan and set lock plans.
Nice.
This will make it much faster to organize your inventory. In addition, a shortcut button that navigates to the Lock Assistance interface will be added to the Artifact Domain Challenge screen and the Artifact Acquisition screen. This should make it easier for travelers to configure their locking rules whenever they want. A star feature will also be added next to the lock button on each
Even a
artifact.
star?
Travelers
Nice.
down.
Finally, treasure compasses will now be able to locate even more treasure locations, including Sealies and time trial challenges.
Oh
swap-
man. Oh man, how much we needed that.
Feature will also be added for treasure compasses and Oculus Resonance Stones. Enabling this feature
Oh,
will allow travelers
man.
to more easily use these devices across regions. The feature will automatically switch to the compass or stone that corresponds to your location in
That's
the game.
nice.
Awesome.
Be sure to
So
check out
you don't-
future announcements.
So you don't really have to waste the materials from one region, but you can just make the one from the region that is just easier to collect and then switch depending
for
on the
more
nation.
details on the version
This is
5.2
such a nice update though.
optimizations.
All right, that was a lot of info, so this seems like a good time for our second break.
It's time for the third redemption code.
Alright, just now you'll have like 3 minutes to talk. What are we going to talk about? Basically nothing. Xbox? Yeah, they're just... whatever. Okay! Hey. I think this update is actually nice. This is a very good update. I'm not as excited. Actually, I am. We have Nouvellette. We have Nouvellette waiting here. Wait. Where's our boy? Where's our boy, Nouvellette? Where did you show the... Oh, man. Right here? Show me Nouvellette.
Great boost.
Show me
And in the
Nouvellette.
second half of
Alright. Guys. This guy in blue. The decree of the deeps. Depths. Whatever. He'll come home. Because I know for a fact that Sith Valley will be playable the version after. I know that for a fact. Nouvellette will be ours, and the C2 that I promised since last time I pulled will become true, will come to life. It will be crazy, and we will win. Yep, but so far this version looks actually very good. Chaska is also insane, oh my god. The trailer was actually mid. I've seen better trailers, I can only say that. I've seen better trailers. Capitano just made it look pretty, that's all.
500 years later, mystery surface.
Yeah, this thing. Alright. Well, I don't know how many Primogems we'll get, but the version looks nice. Also, the new area is beautiful. Holy. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. Please subscribe, and like the video. See you guys.